Group versus Copilot. Let's see which is better and how each works. So let's begin first. We'll do an image test to see how each performs. Here's how it'll work Group while Microsoft Copilot works. As we see, Group is already generating the first images quite fast, and this program always gives us two images, which is interesting as we have a choice. Copilot has already generated its image. As we can see, it's a pretty good image. I asked for a dragon with a giant Egyptian city background, and it's well generated. The Egyptian city and dragon are well integrated in the image. Now let's look at Group. It's not bad at all, generates well, but has some minor flaws we could say. Overall, it's well created, though the scale looks a bit off. The image is blurry, so I think Copilot is much better than GROK in this aspect. In the second part, as you can see, we'll ask it to generate a snake game from scratch in HTML code. I like this test as it quickly shows if it programs well. Both generated it fast, but Copilot is taking a bit more time to create the code. Let's look at GROK's code and see how it works. If I use the arrows, the game works. I can eat apples and it functions each time. Let's see if I hit a wall. Game over. Pretty good. When I played with ChatGPT before, hitting walls made you pass through. So very good. A pretty impressive result. I've literally only said 2 words and it generated the game very quickly. Let's see how Microsoft Copilot does. Let's check it out. I can move, eat, add balls. Let's see if I crash. Game over. No game over screen appears, but pretty good. The game ended. Quite interesting. Both are quite similar, but I think the interface with dots and all was a bit better than Groups. Now, let's ask for a Spanish to English table to see how it handles that task. We'll test each program and then transfer to Excel to see if we can add it to our spreadsheet. So far, they're doing quite well. At first, Copilot said it couldn't create tables with copyrighted content. I told it the rights are mine. It's my table. Let's see how it does. It skipped a section and didn't even do the part. Neither the list nor the description works. Let's see, it can't export the table to Excel, but it can generate a format for me to copy. Though the table isn't well made, so it wouldn't be useful in the case of ComfUI. Sorry, I meant GROK. I got confused. It didn't generate well at first, but with another try, it worked. I asked it to export to Excel, and it gave me a format to copy and paste. Let's see how it works and if it copies and pastes well. Let's go to spreadsheets and paste the gross output with Shift+V. Looks like it worked well. Yes, correct. It pasted properly. In Copilot's case, it didn't work well, so it wouldn't be useful. So we have to give a point in favor of gross in this case. Finally, for comparison, Microsoft Copilot might be better for artistic tasks like the drawing we saw earlier. But for more logical tasks, Gross's program seems to be more precise and accurate.